Let's look at solving an equation when it involves rational expressions. We know that the easiest way to solve these is to multiply both sides by the least common denominator. So let's first begin finding the least common denominator, and let's do that by factoring each of the denominators. So we have 7 divided by, we can factor out 3, so it'll be 3 times x plus 2, minus 5 divided by x plus 3 equals 13 divided by, now this trinomial, we'll need to FOIL it. We know the first terms will both have x's, and then we need two numbers that multiply to be 6 and add to be 5. So that would be plus 2 and plus 3. So our least common denominator will be a factor of 3, a factor of x plus 2, and a factor of x plus 3. So we're going to multiply every term, or both sides, by that least common denominator. So on the left, we're going to have 3 times, this is my denominator, times the first term, minus, we need the common denominator times the second term, and that equals, on the right hand side we have our fraction, or our rational expression, and we will multiply that also by the least common denominator. Now we can simplify, and we're going to have factors that we can divide out. So when we multiply these first two, we can divide out the 3's and the x plus 2's. So from that first term, we will only have left the x plus 3 times 7, and I'm just going to write it 7 times x plus 3. All right, minus, in the second term, we can cancel out factors, and we will cancel out the x plus 3. So we are left with 3 times 5 is 15 times x plus 2. Notice all the rational expressions are being removed as we do this. Now on the right hand side, we can cancel out or divide out the x plus 2 and the x plus 3, leaving us with only two constants, 13 times 3. All right, on the left, apply your distributive property. You'll have 7x plus 21 minus 15 times x, and then minus 15 times 2 is minus 30, equals 13 times 3, 39. Combine your constants and your variables on the left, and negative 15 and plus 7 is negative 8x, and then plus 21 and minus 30 would be minus 9, equals 39. Continuing our problem, we will now add 9 to both sides. So we'll have plus 9 and plus 9. So on the left, we only have a negative 8x, and on the right we have 48. We will now divide both sides by negative 8, and we find that x equals negative 6. Now we really need to check this because of the way that we multiplied by a variable. We may have introduced an extraneous solution. So we'll go back to our problem, and we had 7 divided by 3x. So 3 times negative 6 is negative 18 plus 6 minus 5 divided by negative 6 plus 3 would be negative 3 equals 13 divided by negative 6 squared would be 36 plus 5 times negative 6 would be minus 30 and then plus 6. Simplifying on the left, we have 7 divided by negative 12 plus 5/3 equals 13 divided by 36 minus 30 would be 6 plus 6 would be 12. So to combine the fractions on the left, we need a common denominator of 12. So I'll multiply 5/3 by 4/4. So I have negative 7/12 plus 20/12 equals 13/12, which is a true statement, and therefore our solution set is negative 6.